I thought Chris Sumner and Rick and our marketing team and our ticket office did a phenomenal job working together. This idea came from our women's team, Kids Day. They do a great job. They get a couple thousand people, and I kept watching it, saying, "Why aren't we doing it?" So I went to our guys here, and they graciously said, "Sure, Coach, we'll put it together." And you saw what happened. Over 4,000 people. Just a really neat thing for our players in front of that type of crowd. But more importantly, just to have an impact on young people. So many of those kids just said, "Thanks, Coach." And, hopefully you get them back for more games. But give Grace Christian a lot of credit. I thought those kids competed. They cut. They drove the ball. They didn't back down. And we got a lot out of this, and I think they did too. Tommy joined us late. Great kid. Comes to practice every day. Literally just got on the team. And it's a neat thing to see the guys pulling for him. We try to get him that other three-point shot, Joel, but that's what type of team we have. We got a lot of guys that are pulling for one another. And the goal today was to get everybody in there, give them a shot, and we were able to do that.
Coach, looking at this sheet, 60 bench points. What can you say about all of them tonight? 1 through 13, through the line, everyone's scoring today.
Yeah, we should add more. We really struggled from 3 in the first half. We were 3 of 14. Probably shot too many, but that's how we play. And if we make those, it's a little different story. But we're going to play a lot of guys all year long. Chris Shelton gets right in the game, makes a shot. He's a guy we got to get in our rotation. Josh Irwin is a young man that's going to be really good. He's just playing behind probably 2 potential all-league players in Malik Green and Adrian Nelson, and a kid in Will Dunn that I think would start on a lot of teams around the country. So, we're heavy on the front line right now. So to get Josh and Ja'Cory some minutes, any of those minutes, game reps are really good for those guys.
Touched on the front court working on Adrian Nelson piece. So just flashing back to when you guys recruited him, just when you hit the portal, how quick were you on him, and just what did you see?
Yeah, I think I was his first call. Coach Jason Slay and I, he's now down at South Florida, recruited Adrian really hard out of high school. Detroit beat us out for him, and then he ended up committing to Northern Kentucky. So I've known Adrian. I know a lot of the people that know him. I know what he stands for. We loved him. So when he went in there, Joel, we were really aggressive. We really talked a lot about how our style of play can help him finish his last year of college. He's been part of 2 championships at NKU. Just an unbelievable career there. But the chance to expand his game, shoot threes, play on the perimeter, pass the ball, and still utilize his low post game. And that's really how we got him, Joel. A pre-existing relationship and just a chance to play in our 5-out open post offense where our forwards are really, we don't really have a traditional center. They're forwards. They shoot threes, they pass, they drive. Very NBA European type of style of offense. So that's how we got him. And you're seeing him, just keep developing right before our eyes. And same thing with Malik.
Just off of that, how his previous experiences at Northern helped you guys experience-wise in the locker room, and just what leadership he brings?
Well, Joe, I think, winners know how to win. And Adrian has won a lot of college basketball games. He's been part of teams that have played in the NCAA tournament, won a regular season title, won a tournament title. He understands what it takes day to day. Most high school guys don't. Most guys that don't come from winning programs don't understand it. It takes them months to figure it out. So if we're having a bad practice or we're not doing what we're supposed to do, playing to our standard, like in the first half, he gets it. And he uses his voice and he talks to guys. And, he's a lead by example, but I think he's getting more and more comfortable, Joel, with his role here in Youngstown of being not only a really good player, but trying to become an elite leader. And he really cares. When your leaders care, that goes a long way.
25 31 from the free throw line. John finished 6 for 6. Doesn't mean you guys are practicing a lot free throws?
We shoot a lot of them at practice. That's a good question. Some coaches shoot them at the end of practice. What we try to do is after every drill, we put about a minute 30 on the clock, and we're going to shoot them. We used to end all our drills with, all right, if you win that drill, you've got to verify the win with a free throw. Now we do special situations, right? So throughout the course of our practice, you're going to get about 7 or 8 situations, whether it's a baseline out of bounds, sideline out of bounds. Like one of the areas we're really struggling is baseline out of bounds. We're 2 for 11 right now. Every other thing, we're averaging 88 points. We're shooting decent percentages. We've got to clean up our turnovers. But this year, what I said was in between each drill, let's try to get more free throws, right? Let's spread out. Let's get to a basket. And we've shot it at a high clip. It's early. We got to make them in pressure situations tonight. I always look at, your team. Are you concentrating? You can see your focus on turnovers and the free throws, right? Free throw line is all about getting up there and knocking them out. Turnovers about taking care of the ball and concentrating. So our focus, we turned it over there a little bit in that first half. Our focus got better, but you can't turn the ball over 16 times. And it's the same thing with our free throws. We want to concentrate and make them, but we want to win that battle every game.
So what's the message now as you get 2 on the road this weekend?
Regroup, take off the rest of today. That's why partly why we wanted to play this thing early today was so they had almost a day and a half off. We're going to practice at 8 a.m. on Thursday, 2 hours on Thursday with about an hour and 20 minutes on the court. We got to get into the UC San Diego scout because we play them Saturday, and then we're on a 5-hour bus journey. Just got back from one at Notre Dame. So really just take the rest of the day, get away from basketball, relax. Same thing tomorrow. Get in there, get treated, and then be focused because, the next 4 or 5 games will kind of tell the tale of your non-conference record. You just start playing games. It's a player's dream, coach's nightmare, right? We don't have enough time to prepare. But I feel comfortable with this group. We got good players. We got some depth. Certainly got a lot to work on, but we've got a high ceiling.
There's one question I want to ask about John Lovelace Jr. He just was named to Unite Horizon League Freshman of the Week, and that was the first time since the 2018-2019 season that he's been able to do so. Can you tell me how he's been able to be incorporated in this team so well?
Yeah, that's a great statistic that I didn't know. John is 6'6", 6'7", one of the best athletes on our team, if not the best athlete. How did he incorporate himself? Just hard work. He shoots the ball all the time at night. He's in the gym. He works hard. Him and Adrian Nelson were the first guys in the gym today. I believe they got in there at 9 a.m. after our breakfast at 8. So he loves the game of basketball. He doesn't like it. He loves it. It's what he wants to do for a long time. He puts a lot of hard work into it. And he's really, really constantly trying to learn. That's what I love, even timeouts today. I thought he was wrong on one of the actions. He got a handoff and didn't receive the ball screen, and he just said real calmly, "Coach, I thought it was a rocket." He was 100% right. I think his ceiling's really high. I knew when we got him. He's a special talent, but sometimes you don't know till you see it out there. And I think the kid's ceiling and his willingness to get better is unmatched. It's one of the best I've seen in a long time. So he's just got to keep getting better.